funniest part for me is the NXT Halloween Havoc.
Yeah.
Was like the poorest reviewed pay-per-view. Everyone is shitting on it.
Why?
It felt less than an actual NXT TV show, like an actual episode. They were like, the reviews that I've been seeing, and I'm like, okay.
I've been watching highlights, and I'm like, this looks damn good. I might actually watch the thing.
I watched the finish to, the tag match.
Yeah.
Which, of course, I was going to watch that. And I gotta tell you, I'm not the hugest Cora Jade fan at all.
I love Cora.
I know you do, and that's...
For many reasons.
The two new ones?
Those are two great new reasons. On top of all the other reasons. Yeah.
But, so... I have a feeling she's... Well, I'm watching her. Like, I'm still watching her, and I'm just, like, I'm, like, giving her the, like, a full breath. I'm like, you know what, whatever. She just came back from injury.
Yeah, in almost a year first match.
Right. Like, other than that, like, I never really watched her before, so, you know what, just give her some time to breathe here. And to be brutally honest, she's at the upper middle card already.
Yeah.
And she's working a program with the champion, not Cora Jade, but Roxy Perez.
Yep.
There's got to be something to her. Like, Triple H and Shawn Michaels have been picking some, like, really good picks. When they pick, they pick.
Well, I'm sure it helps that Cora and Roxanne are CM Punk's children.
Yeah, I'm sure that helps.
Yeah, I'm sure that helps a little bit.
But, and good for them, too, because that is a wealth of knowledge.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So,
and then for them to also be working with Julia and Stephanie Vaquero. And this is, like, working with them to get them into the WWE style.
Yeah, right.
Right? So they're saying, yeah, you two, we trust both of you. Not just Roxanne, because of course you trust Roxanne.
Yeah.
She's been the fucking figurehead for a long time now. So yeah, you trust her. And Cora Jade's been up there for a long time, too, before that. Like, I know she's got the history, right? But they're like, yeah, no, you're the ones. So they get to work programs with these two women.
Yeah.
Right before they both get called up to the main roster.
Huge international stars.
And so basically they're going to switch. So the international stars are basically going to take their spots.
Yep.
Those two are going to get a main roster call up.
Yep.
And we're going to see what happens. See how well they do on the main stage, as they say.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of happy that Zarya is going after Fallon.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's nice to know she's going after that title, right?
Yep.
Because Roxanne's title is already crowded. We got 4 players here now. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
And, like, I mean, any one of them you could put the title on any one of those.
Absolutely.
4, and it would all be good.
Yep.
Okay? I know some people would cry foul if Julia or Vecker got it because of the dues or whatever. Mm-hmm. But even still, I think it would be...
I don't think that really...
I don't think it does, but there are still... Like, I used to be one of those guys who were like, they didn't pay their dues.
Yeah.
But the older I get, the more I'm like, who the fuck said that?
Motor City's take champs already.
That's what I mean. Like, if you're over...
Second show.
Yeah. No one booed.
No one booed. And they got the main event.
Yeah.
And people were cheering.
Yeah. I mean, granted, it's Bloodline. But I mean, okay, you got another tag to kind of dip into the Bloodline storyline for when the Usos...
I love it. Keep the titles away from the Bloodline.
Speaking of which, I'm disappointed they teamed the Usos up so quickly.
It happened pretty quick.
No, that was fucking a rush job. I knew they were going to rush it. But
well, they have to rush it.
Did they?
Well, they should have started sooner. And since they didn't, now
why
they
do
rush
they have to rush it?
To get the War Games.
But War Games is a couple months from now.
It's in November.
Okay, so War Games is a month from now, but still, you could have...
A month's going to fly by quick, because next week you're going to have what? Approaching Sammy. And then what's after that? Week after, Sammy joins. Week after that, Heyman's back. Oh, Rock's here. Now we're at, if you spread it out, 4 weeks is going to go quick.
Yeah, you're right. And also, you run the risk of doing it too late.
Yeah.
And then it's overshadowed because, of course, the hierarchy, right?
Yeah.
Because, the pop was huge for Jay and Jimmy. Yep. Pop's going to be huger for Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, it's going to be electric for Paul Heyman.
Yep.
And it's just going to be annihilated by the final boss. Like,
yep.
So, yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah.
If the final boss is involved. I don't know.
If he is.
They might bring in...
but I'm not going to WrestleMania.
What's his name? Zilla? He's still supposed to be coming,
right?
Zilla Fatu?
Herculeo is the one that signed.
I thought he was going to NXT, though.
I think that's why he hasn't been debuted yet.
Okay.
Because they're not sure.
They don't know yet.
They don't know yet. And as far as I know, Zilla hasn't signed.
Yeah.
And the last thing that I heard was Zilla was kind of saying, I don't need the blah, 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 I made my own name type of thing, but it's fucking wrestling, right?
Yeah.
But that's where we're at. That's where we're at. There's still talk.
Okay. So one of those two or both could end up in this whole War Games thing.
Yeah. And on either side.
On either side.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's...
War Games is what? 5 people against 5? Is that what it is usually?
Usually, but we'll see.
So...
We'll see.
We'll see.
They might just do 4-on-4.
They might.
Because, I mean... Well, wasn't the last Bloodline War Game 4-on-4? Because it was Sammy, the Usos,
yep,
and Roman. And it was KO, Orton, Cody, and... Was it McIntyre?
No.
No, it wasn't McIntyre.
No, the last War Games was Judgment Day. And McIntyre's with Judgment Day.
Right. And that was 5.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, the Bloodline wasn't involved last year.
Right. I must have been thinking the year before?
The year before,
when Drew
probably.
Was heel? Or no, Babyface at that point?
Yeah. Baby Drew.
Babyface Drew.
Baby Drew.
Although early Babyface or early Drew McIntyre, Babyface.
Babyface.
Like you look at him when he first debuted and look at him now, and you're like, I don't even know if that's the same nose. Like he looks different.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, all this, and he stopped shaving everything, but
ripped.
God damn.
Hairy. It's half of what I look like. What else?
Well, Crown Jewel.
Crown Jewel.
They're really trying hard to sell that fucking title. The matches are going to be great, though. Like, I'll say this. The matches are going to be great.
You know what? I'll tell you, like, until Randy Orton versus KO was announced, I was like, I'm okay with skipping Crown Jewel.
Oh.
There was really nothing that had me interested. I'm certainly not interested in the 2 championship matches.
They're going to be great matches, though.
I had no interest in them. They're fucking weird. They feel weird. Cody and Gunther, okay, they can match up. Super American versus evil European. Okay, that works. But 2 heels against each other for the women?
Well, the build is brutal. The build is terrible.
Yeah.
I'm not on board with anything other than the matches.
The matches will be good.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
The matches are going to be good.
Matches for those ugly fucking belts.
I guarantee you, at least one of them will not even touch it. I have a feeling. Well, okay, so it's Liv and Nia. That is going to be an interesting matchup, though.
They're both great, but then I look at them and I'm like, if you're going to have this super belt, what makes these two
especially because
first
after the super belt, after this Crown Jewel, we'll have to wait and see next year to see if they're going to do the same thing,
right?
Or something else entirely.
Or something else. You're going to create a new super belt because that person's not champion anymore, so they're not defending that super belt.
Well, hold on. I think maybe they're kind of looking at it like the King of the Ring thing now, where it's an accolade.
Oh, okay.
Right? Like less about it's great that you did it.
Yeah.
But it's more or less because now Gunther's like Intercontinental Champion, World Champion. You know.
I say if Crown Jewel would have been a few months ago.
King of the Ring.
Rhea versus Bayley would have been so much better than Liv versus Nia.
Especially because I don't know who she pissed off backstage, but they fucking cooled Bayley off hard.
She got the jobber entrance on SmackDown last week. They cut the commercial. It's just like Bayley.
I was like, "What is going on?"
Yeah.
And even before that, it was still just like, "What the fuck is happening?" Like, this is unreal. Naomi, they don't know if they're going to turn her heel or not.
Well, now it doesn't look like she's becoming a heel. That little tidbit is completely gone now.
Oh, it's just... there are some things that were better under Vince, which is shitty to say. But, like, I don't know, man. I guess.
What if Tiff cashed in at Crown Jewel and took both belts?
I've heard that float around online, and I was like, the only reason I would say no to that is because fucking Roman Reigns. Because then it's like, how long before she loses just one of them?
Yeah.
Right? But it would be crazy.
It would be crazy.
It'd be absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
But, like, how would you do it? Would you stack pin?
Well, if she comes in before the match is over, then it's a triple threat.
Right, but it's not a triple threat elimination. It's just triple threat. Right? Because, like, Seth didn't have to beat...
And it's not for an actual title.
Yeah,
so.
Seth didn't have to beat Brock and Roman.
Yeah.
He just had to pin one of them.
Right.
That was it.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, so...
I would argue stacking them.
Yeah.
Maybe not officially, but I would say give her the 2-belt shot, have them try to take them. She's like, I fucking pin them. And they're like, well, you can't stack them. And then maybe she could even point to Roman and be like, well, he did. So
he did.
I mean, I did beat both of them. So, I don't know, but that is, there's still the possibility she cashes in anyway.
There is.
I mean, huge possibility that she cashes in.
I mean, she could cash in on SmackDown the night before and then kick one of the two out of the main event.
If she's cashing in anytime soon, it's at Crown Jewel. And if not Crown Jewel, then it's War Games.
But that would be crazy.
Would
She
be
beats Nia the night before, and now Nia can't compete at Crown Jewel.
Kayfabe Nia would be like, are you fucking kidding me? Is this for real?
I'm the only woman that ginormous belt will look good on.
And then show up at Crown Jewel anyway.
Yeah.
Just to fuck her over so she doesn't win it.
Yeah.
Because she's going to get a rematch anyway.
Mm-hmm. We'll see.
Not too bad. I mean, I think they know that these shows are essential. Well, they are throwaway shows.
Yeah.
But they're not doing it. They shouldn't telegraph it so much.
No.
Like...
So, nobody cares. The Saudis care.
Well, even you're saying nobody cares, but like the vast majority of people don't care about the Saudi aspect either. So they're gonna watch.
Oh, as soon as Triple H revealed those titles, he got booed from the crowd.
Oh.
Like, boo!
That I forgot about that, and I was surprised by that. That's right. That's right. They did not. They weren't like, oh yeah. Oh wait a minute. They were like, fuck this.
Oh, Crown Jewel, boo!
Yeah.
So, Crown Jewel. I don't know. I'll probably watch it later in the night so I can fast forward to get to the couple things I want to see. And that's it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I want to see KO and Randy go at it. I do. I hate that's happening there because I want to watch it.
Yeah, but the nice thing is that, that's not a one and done.
It's not a one and done.
And, I mean, the matches are going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
Fat Orton and KO is going to be just great. And I call him Fat Orton because he's acknowledged that he's fat.
I really like it.
He loves it.
I really like that Triple H has been pulled into it. Like, I'm trying to protect you. He has never trusted anyone, and for the first time ever, he trusted you two, and you both fucked him over.
yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, it's true.
I don't know, but again, overall, I'm still liking it. I'm still loving wrestling.
Yep.
I'm excited for it. Like I want to see a lot of these stars.
Yeah.
Like even like I said, I'm not sold in Cora Jade, but I want to see what she does.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see how she does on the main roster. I mean, I'm not sold on everybody.
No.
And then eventually they sell me.
Yeah.
Oba's
done with the North American title now, so he can destroy Trick.
Oh yeah.
And hold that gold.
Unless they do fucking Giant Killer and actually have Trick retain.
Yeah, possible.
And, like,
possible.
solidly.
Possible.
I mean,
I fucking love Obafemi.
okay, Obafemi is Obafemi
the look,
is crazy.
the style, his music, how he does this when he comes out to his music. Oh man, I love everything about the guy. I love everything about the guy.
Barring anything unforeseen, and I think it's really just down to his own personal attitude.
Yep.
And injury.
Mm-hmm.
He's like
he's the next Brock.
He's already. I'm not gonna say next Brock, but the next type of that
type of Brock. Okay, yeah,
that type of
the
wrestler.
monster. Yeah,
yeah, but like the fucking money making monster.
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
Like he's
going to be world champ on the main roster one day for sure.
Honestly, from a visual standpoint, he's a step ahead Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker's another one that's in that type of that character or wrestler type, that Brock type guy. He's there too, but I mean, his look compared to Oba.
Oh, it's Oba, man.
It's Oba.
It's Oba.
It's Oba, man. It's Oba. And you're right.
I don't feel it for Broad. I don't feel it like everyone else does. I see him going toe to toe with guys like. I love Jay and Sammy and all that, but they're like beating him and standing toe to toe with him. Like, I feel like if you're going to be pushed as a monster, you gotta be a monster.
I actually don't think that they're necessarily going all in on the monster type character.
Yeah.
I think that they're tweaking him a bit to make him a bit more marketable long term.
Because I thought they were going to do the Goldberg with him, like when he first brought him over to the main roster, and they had him killing jobbers every week. I was like, oh, we're doing the Goldberg thing.
Yeah, but I'm glad that they didn't, because I find what they're doing with him now to be a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
It has killed his mystique a bit. I will agree.
It definitely has.
But I think it's because they're not necessarily looking at him at that point.
Yeah.
They're trying to get him to be a little bit different. Mm-hmm. Because, to be honest with you, what that guy does in the ring is his own thing.
It's fantastic.
He is fucking so good. And he does have, he's got his own charisma. And it's just this natural thing that comes off him. So he does have a marketability to him. Yeah. It's not like Goldberg, where if he says more than 5 words, you're like, oh, God, shut up. Stop talking. Yeah. I get it. Just say you're next, you know? Like, even Brock was actually a pretty good promo in comparison to Goldberg, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's just weird what they're doing with him. I feel like they don't really know what they're doing with him.
That actually might be close.
They had him come out and shake Jay's hand. I was like, that's really cool.
And then
that's really cool. And then he attacks him next week.
Next week, he just...
What?
And heel attack. Like, nothing, hey, man, blah, blah, blah. No, let's go right now. Yeah. It's just fucking lays him out.
I would have loved it if he went face-to-face with Jacob. And went at it with Jacob.
Yeah.
And refused to pin Jay the way that he got pinned.
Oh.
Like, if he would have been like, no, Jay, get up. And then wait till he gets up. Then I would be like, that's a lot cooler.
I think you might be right. They're not quite sure what to do with him just yet.
Is he a face? Is he a heel? No one knows.
But it might also be a combination of factors too, like Ilya's injury.
Yeah.
Might have forced them to fucking switch gears a bit.
Okay, yep.
Right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Because it looked like they were having a program for those guys getting lined up.
Yeah.
Right? Because then all of a sudden he's, IC champ or whatever.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we'll see.
That's fine. Like,
I like that at least now I can actually confidently go, you know what, I'm just going to, okay, let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens, because it's not all doom and gloom. It's probably going to work out okay.
I just hope he defends the title. Because he held it for 5 weeks without a single defense and then lost it on his first match.
Yeah.
So, no more fucking tournaments for number 1 contenders. Like, just have him defend the fucking thing.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. But yeah, no, I wouldn't be surprised if they did David and Goliath type thing for Trick Williams. Although, at the same time, they could just as easily do it, but have Oba beat him first.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then have him, beat him back, beat him again, or even just have him, lose the second match and then go do it one more time.
Yeah.
One more fucking time and make it a best of 5 at that point.
Yeah. Or a best of 7.
No, best of 5.
Oh, let's keep
best,
going.
Because a best of 7 could dangerously come close to being a best of 9, or a best of 11.
But wait a minute.
Best of 15.
For the best of 7, we're going to have the U.S. champion be the ref. And wear the title while reffing. That was fucking hilarious.
That was fucking hilarious. That, I guarantee you, was LA Knight going, yeah, I'm just going to do it.
And you know what? Carmelo and Andrade are probably the two best I've seen sell the BFT.
Oh, man.
Like, they can...
I mean...
It looks like a good move when they do it.
Yeah, it looks like he's killing them.
Yeah.
Like, they're dead.
They're dead. Their face just got drilled into the mat.
Like, yeah, I agree. Like, I was raving about Mello selling it, and then I saw Andrade, and I was like, oh!
Yeah.
Actually, I think he sells it better.
Mm-hmm.
But, fuck, man. I mean, the worst part about this fucking series, for me, I know, like, I read a lot of people like it. For me,
yeah.
I'm like, they're both really good wrestlers.
Yeah.
And I do think Mello is actually getting better because he's working with Andrade.
I do too.
I've never said Andrade is a bad wrestler. I've always said he's like fucking one of the best.
He's an awesome wrestler.
Like, he is so good.
It's just a boring character.
Every single time.
Yeah.
The only time that he was ever cool and exciting was when Zelina Vega was his mouthpiece, and that's the gimmick they were going with. It was fucking golden.
Yep.
Funnily enough, also one of the few times that I actually thought Rusev was absolutely over.
Yeah.
With Lana. But I will say Rusev Day was over.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hugely over, and I was pumped for it too, but Lana was a part of that as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it was getting that fucking vaudevillian over too. Like, really. And I will say the Redeemer gimmick, he was over. 100%. Not as over.
Yeah, but
he was over.
Oh, more over than current.
Than he had been.
Yeah.
And will ever be. The longer he stays. But at the same time, I don't know that I want to see him back in WWE, because I don't think it'll be... Where do you fit him in? That's the tough part.
I mean,
but
they got so many people right now that are getting no time as it is. So
Motor City Machine Guns.
Maybe come January.
Maybe.
Move Raw. I heard Raw's going back 3 hours, but make SmackDown 3 hours too.
Oh, I agree. SmackDown go 3.
And give all your stars their highlights.
SmackDown should be 3, especially on Netflix.
Yeah.
Why not? It's a no-brainer.
Especially if they're only doing 5 matches at pay-per-view. Like, make it 3-hour shows.
Make it 3 hours.
All these people should be getting shots.
And also cut a bunch of people.
Yeah.
I know how that sounds.
Yeah.
That's pretty callous. But I mean, they've got a working relationship with TNA.
Yep.
Okay. So if maybe you don't want to cut them, send them off to TNA.
Yeah.
Or send them off to NXT.
That works.
You know? Send them somewhere. And maybe send them somewhere to work on a character. And see what happens. Because Ash by Elegance, while I hate the name,
she's awesome.
She's been awesome for such a long time.
She's really good.
She's been so good. But then when I heard that she went to TNA, I was literally like, oh, yes. This is it. This is her. Like, she can do it. And then when she pulled out the gimmick, and even the Ash by Elegance, I was like, I hate the name, but that's it. That's perfect. This is so good. That fucking Frankie Monet gimmick, I was like, yes, thank you. Yeah. So I'm all in. I hope it translates into she can come back and do the same gimmick, but as Dana Brooke. Oh, I want it.
Yep.
I want it.
But I want it too.
But I want her to win the TNA title first.
I want it too. Well, hey, Jordan finally dropped it. Because guess who's going to be at the Rumble?
Well.
And then sticking around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her and Joe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man, when Joe's music hits at the Rumble. Oh.
Hold on. Joe is under contract until, like, late 2025, okay? So, he's definitely... Like, he'll be at Rumble, but he's definitely not signing with WWE anytime soon.
Yeah.
The night after WrestleMania, however.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, but Jordan Grace, yeah. Oh,
man.
You know what? Honestly, Jordan Grace debuts at the Rumble.
Yeah.
But she debuts solely to target a newly returned Charlotte Flair. And they try really hard to get Flair over as a babyface. Because before the injury, she was starting to win me over as a babyface.
Yeah, if she returns now, I really wanted to see her and Tiff at WrestleMania.
That can wait. Actually, you know what? Considering how quick Charlotte gets injured, yeah, you're right.
You know what? Jordan and Rhea at WrestleMania.
Jordan Rhea would be.
That would be fucking epic.
Yeah, title or no title, that would be.
Yeah, that would be epic.
That would actually be really, really cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's Jade and Belair, so now Belair can get back to.
And I hope Belair goes heel.
Oh.
When she was in the crowd with Jade, last week or week before, when she had like the straight hair and everything, I was like, oh, she looks heel. Do it.
She started off doing the same gimmick as a heel.
Yeah.
She just told people to kiss my ass more, and she was a lot more in your face about how she was gonna beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
And you weren't gonna beat her because she's Bianca Belair. Oh man, it was fucking great. And I remember the first time I saw her, I was like, oh, that's gonna be a great gimmick, babyface and heel. I was like, fuck, all in. Oh, one of those rare moments where I was like, yep, 100%. Actually, I think we're both really good. It's rare when we don't see it.
Yeah.
And there actually is something there. Yeah. Like, I don't see it with Danny Garcia. I don't know why everyone's like, yeah, you know, bidding more for Danny Garcia. And I'm like, I don't see it.
I don't see it.
But Swerve, I was like, I fucking see it. I fucking see it.
Yep.
I saw it. The second I saw him on Hit Row, I was like, oh, that's your guy.
Yep.
Thank you for telling me. And then when he went over to Swerve, or to AEW, I was like, good call. Fucking smart move.
Good call.
Yep.
Shit the bed again, WWE.
What's another one? Ricky Starks?
Yep.
I don't really see it either. And okay. I don't know what to say, but I don't see it, and I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am.
No, I think you're about right.
But you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
know.
Sometimes it's the wrong dude in the wrong place. Sometimes it's the right dude in the wrong place. Ricky Starks in WWE might be bonkers money.
It might be. Do you put him on NXT though?
I would, because I'm like, I don't see it. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, but in fairness, Damian Priest, I didn't see it when he came out.
Yep.
I knew that he was
you know what?
Punishment Creed or whatever.
I never saw Forever.
But I knew he had indie cred and all this.
Yep.
I mean, like, I was like, his look, okay, like, everything's fine, but his Archer of Infamy gimmick didn't resonate, or his weirdo rock gimmick didn't resonate.
It didn't even resonate when he first joined the Judgment Day. Once Finn got to the Judgment Day and they started to do their thing together, that's when it really started hitting me.
Actually, yeah, no, I have to agree. That's when I started to see it too. I have to agree. I wanted to say no, but no, when it was the Finn...
Once Finn got involved.
And Edge was out. Then, it started to... That's when I was like, okay, I'm all in. But then again, the act in general, I was all in. Like, oof. Yeah. Although, Rhea, when I first saw her at the first Mae Young Classic, I was like, okay, all right.
Well,
generic look. She looked like Charlotte. I was like, oh, Australian Charlotte. I think I literally said that.
Yeah.
And then the next year I was like, okay, it's this one.
Oh, crap. Who is this?
Sign this one.
Holy shit, that was her?
Sign this one immediately. Wow. God damn.
Yeah, it's working out good for them.
TJ Perkins.
Yep.
I actually thought, okay, this guy has it, and apparently no. He's one of those attitude guys.
Oh, fuck.
Thinks he's fucking...
Oh, okay.
Like low-key. Another one.
Have fun on the indies, buddy.
Yeah, but like on the lower indies, because eventually people are going to be like, okay, bud, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
But anyway, so yeah, Netflix, we're on the cusp of it, so we'll see what happens.
I heard the first Maple Leaf Wrestling show was really good.
Yes, I did hear that too.
Ricochet showed up.
I really hope they go to Thunder Bay.
I really do too.
Because, fuck, man.
I really, really do, though.
I don't know where they would do it.
Large enough where they're going to skip towns like this.
Oh, yeah. Well, we don't have the venue.
I'd probably go to Winnipeg and watch them. Depending on the card.
Depending on the card, for sure. It's still, I could...
But you'll be busy.
Even still, I might be able to swing it.
We'll wait a few years, and then your little son can come with us.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yes. Other than that, I don't really have anything else to say about wrestling.
Me neither.
It's largely good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm largely happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff that I'm not happy with, I'm content to let it breathe.
Oh, that's a very nice way of putting it.
And you?
The same. I can't top that.
Ditto. Ditto it is.
Ditto.
All right, Geek Pantsers, thank you for checking out our wrestling-only Camcast. As always, see us on YouTube and everywhere else except for podcasts, because
Yeah.
we're done with them.
I mean, we got good voices, but you guys see the faces.
Like, subscribe, share, and we love you. Take care.
Bye-bye.